Let's go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 16 or 17. I don't know how
many. There's a number in front of it.
But we're doing 2 more.
It's happening. Whatever number it is, there are 2 more. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yes, sir.
Hit me up with the sound of not sleeping.
I'm totally not sleeping right now.
No, it's not sleeping. Yeah, no.
Starting up here in the top left position, we have Cosmos. And out here in the bottom right, we have Death Asleep. Wow, that is a very fitting name for where we're at right now.
That's about where I'm feeling.
Death Asleep.
Oh, look at the time. It's Death Asleep.
Looks like Cosmos is going to... I was going to try and make some kind of space joke. Wasn't coming to me.
No.
So it looks like he's going to the gold expansion first.
Yeah, it does. That's accurate.
Protoss, also fast expanding, going right to the gold, and we're on the older version of this map as well.
So we're on the older version of the map. They're both expanding, and this is a Will Cheese Fail tournament.
Yes.
Or Will Cheese Fail Cold Cast Marathon.
Yep.
We have 2 games left, and this one can't even be cheese.
Nope.
The dream, boys.
It is the
dream is over.
The dream.
The dream is over. Well, while we're waiting for this game to get a little up and go.
Donald Trump.
Oh, don't even get me started, bro.
Donald Trump.
Oh, you're gonna hate me if I start talking about American politics.
Donald Trump. How do you really feel?
How do I really feel?
How do you really feel?
I feel like America needs to get their fucking shit together. In a way that is profoundly critical for the rest of the fucking world. Not because the fact that he may or may not win. It has nothing to do with the fact that he may not win. It has everything to do with the fact that he has had as much support with as much fervor as he has up to this point in time in the campaign. That is an indictment on the intellectual and informational side of America. That the rest of the world is looking at Trump and the current political scene in that country, and they are seeing it as a caricature of what the world has witnessed America be for the last fucking God knows how many years, and it's getting worse. That's what it is. If you want to know how I really feel. Fuck that whole thing into the ground.
Preach, bro.
That's it.
That's it? Cool.
That's all I got, because if I go longer, people are starting to get offended if they're not already.
America. Let's go. Well, I think our economy will do a little better if Trump wins. We'll have a lot more people coming to Canada.
Yeah.
And,
yippee.
That's crazy, though, to really think. Like, some people will actually move. They'll be like, I'm done. I'm GGing out.
Yep. I'm
going to Canada.
Yep. Yeah.
I already told people that I will be renting out 2 of my rooms in the house. $800.
Okay, hold the fuck up.
$800 a month.
But people are talking about Trudeau right now. Go fuck yourself. With the biggest cactus you can find. No preparation. Sit on it. Jump on it. Off the roof of your house. And so if you miss the cactus, at least you still break your legs. You know why? Because if you can compare almost any, and I'm going to say almost before people start making real dumb comparisons, almost any leader of any major, important, global country, like America, and the importance, and put Trump up against Trudeau for the 30 million strong of Canada versus the 310 million strong geopolitical industrial military fucking complex that is America, and put Trump in charge of it? The fuck shit are you smoking? I know Trudeau's making weed legal, but get the fuck off it! What the hell is wrong with you? Pass the StarCraft. I'm gonna kill somebody. We keep talking about politics.
Fuck, here we go. Make weed legal. That should be... I think Trump should go with that. He's gonna win for sure if he goes with that.
Global country was a... I'm fucking brain, I'm losing it. I'm tired as fuck. I'm sorry. Global country makes no sense. Chirp me for it if you want. That's just my brain being tired.
Chirp you all
I'm
day,
just
bro.
fucking angry.
Oh, let's go.
I'm just fucking angry.
It's okay, man. You're not American. Don't worry about it.
Just
Don't worry about it, alright? It's alright, Adam.
Just fucking brutal.
I knew I'd get you riled up. I knew I'd get you riled up. Well, this is game over. This is what used to happen on this map. Literally, Zerg would just rush.
This is why the gold is now moved.
To here.
Yeah, there's the reason.
That is the reason. Although he did put a proxy hatch here, it's whatever. You just don't have enough to stop the rush. And you're so far out of position. There's so many different access points. It's GG. The overcharges do nothing. And that is all she wrote. We got to listen to Adam rage for 5 minutes though, so that's good.
I can't even
tell. I'm looking at Adam right now. He's stewing.
Yeah, I can't envision how anybody could come up with, or even try to, not that they can, because it's literally impossible, objectively impossible, to make Trump look like a sane enough leader so that somebody can say, I'm going to vote for Trump versus any of the other candidates, despite how crazy the rest of them are. How somebody could say, especially a Canadian talking about Trudeau, the guy hasn't even had time to take a shit in the fucking house yet, and people are like, he's awful. Dude is literally not even had enough time to change the sheets on the bed that Mr. Rogers fucking put on last time he left the friggin' house, and already he's crap. But even if he wasn't, how you could even try to defend the popularity of Trump is beyond me. That's scary. That's fucking terrifying. Why would you ever? Why?
Well, I think, in fact, I know a big part of it is he is saying things.
Well, no, I know why. But what I'm saying is why people who aren't from, let's say, the southern states that are all pitchfork wielding.
Because some people just want to watch the world burn.
Apparently, yeah.
Some people literally, like, I guarantee that there is a percentage of people that will vote for Trump just to see what will happen. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is America in general, and it's not just America, but America is definitely the worst when it comes to this. They idolize celebrities. They are all about reality TV. And this is a buildup of years and years of reality shows. And now the reality is actually going to be reality. And that is a very scary thing.
Here's a couple of things I'm going to say. One, I can guarantee, I haven't even looked at the chat because I'm scared to look at the chat right now. Okay? I can see it in the peripheral. I can see it flying by.
They're going, bro.
Mach 4.
Oh, they're going.
Okay?
They're going.
All right, somebody's probably already said something along the lines of, but Adam, you just said that Trudeau hasn't been around long enough and you're already shitting, people are already shitting on him. You're doing it to Trump and he's not even elected yet. Guess what, motherfucker? Yeah, I am. You know why? Because we're literally talking about the most incessantly racist, ass-backwards individual to ever run for office in the States versus somebody who is not an insane bigot attempting to control the most powerful country on the planet, arguably most powerful at this point. It's hard to depends on what metric you're using at this point, I guess. But come on. Fuck.
I feel your frustration.
Come on.
I feel it.
Just fucking come on.
Well,
please.
Let's be real. Trump won't win. Hillary will be the president.
That's also pretty scary.
That is also fairly scary as well, but it isn't nowhere near as scary.
You know,
and we love Bill Clinton, so
great.
We love Bill. Yeah, I was definitely on the Bernie train, but you know.
I'm on the Bernie train.
It's not my...
I'm on the Bernie train, but here's the problem, Jeff. Okay? I can also tell without even looking at chat that somebody's already said yes, let's all become socialists.
Socialist, yeah. Okay? That's the argument. Yeah.
All right. Motherfucker, learn the difference between socialism and communism. I'm going to end it there because so many Americans hear the word socialism and they literally cannot fucking separate socialism and communism. They think that socialism is the end of America. Bitch, America's already ending. Newsflash. You're going down a deep fucking hole that the rest of the world is watching from the outside, and regardless of how much you think the rest of the world doesn't or does know about America as a country, we know more than you think, and it scares the rest of us looking from the outside in. Because we're all, it's like watching the, what was that Jim Carrey movie?
Liar, Liar?
No. The one where he doesn't even know he's a TV fucking show.
Oh, Truman Show.
It's like Truman Show.
Ooh, that's
America is the fucking Truman Show for the rest of the world. We're looking on the inside, and you guys don't even know you're a show yet? Well, some of you do.
Well, they definitely know they're a show now.
And everybody's like, this is the craziest shit I've ever fucking seen. And it keeps getting loopier and loopier.
Hey, I still love going to America. It will be a scary thing, though, if Trump does become president.
Here's one more thing I want to say. Not about America.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with America. But I did look at chat finally, and one of the first things I saw, I'm not surprised, is people would say, you know, I don't come to Twitch or YouTube or anything to hear about politics, right?
I don't give a fuck what people think.
I know.
The fuck? You think I actually give zero fucks?
Here's a serious point.
I don't care. I'll tell you. I'll sit here for the next hour.
Here's a serious
and make this an hour-long video.
Here's a serious problem here, is that there is a reason why, politically speaking, America is in a bit of a shit show as it is now, is because people don't talk about the shit. They aren't educated on the system, their own or otherwise. There are many people, not everybody, so don't try and come kill me, is politically ignorant, whether intentionally or not. Many people are unintentionally, because they are not given the ability to even be taught about the system. And it's a vicious fucking circle. But if people are so upset about politics that they don't even want to talk about it, then how in the fuck is anything ever going to get fixed? Doesn't matter where you're hearing it.
This guy
you got to talk about it.
He is dropping down some knowledge right now. Adam is dropping down knowledge.
Well, whether people find that to be truth or not is whatever, but that's my opinion. And it annoys me when people don't want to talk about it, because when you don't want to talk about it, shit's never going to change. Ever.
Shit just got real, boys. Even gamers can have a serious conversation about American politics.
I'm not saying that every American's dumb. I'm not saying that Americans in general are dumb. I'm saying that there's a problem, obviously, and even a lot of them know. And some of them, so, you know, something obviously has to. If Trump is where he is, I think it's like a given that there's something wrong.
Well, of course. I mean, of course. But
it's a given.
The problem is, and the thing that I've noticed with American, once again, I've always said nothing but good things about America. I've always been like, I love being there more than here in terms of things to do and beautiful weather and whatever. But I will say that Americans are very one side or the other. Once again, I'm being general. People are gonna, get angry about that. But the vast majority of people, or at least the vocal people, the people that are actually speaking, are either way on one side and are super aggressive, or don't give a fuck and don't want to talk about it at all. And usually when you start speaking about either Trump or guns or whatever, there's always an American that is super like, you want to take away my rights, go fuck yourself, or they won't look at some of the other things. It's sort of the same thing with politics, or some of these Trump supporters that I'm seeing anyway. They're like, yeah, build a wall, build a fucking wall, and put Trump on it. Make America great again.
Gold letters.
And that's that's just the way it is, right? And that's the extreme, or at least that's what we are fed anyway. That's what I see. And whenever we talk about things like this and you try and be level about it, then there's always the guys in there that are typing in all caps, that are getting super offended over whatever, because apparently people can't have different points of view in life. But I think anybody that really supports Trump and that really believes that he is great for America, and not just America, but for the world, because the most powerful man in the world is pretty much the president of the United States, however you want to look at it. If you truly believe that he is the answer to make your country great again, no matter what, I don't think there's any president that's going to make America great again overnight. It is something that people have to unite, and they have to, get over these extreme shit. But if you really truly believe that Trump is the answer, then I personally think, well, you're an idiot. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And if I offend people, then that's fine.
And here's another point that will oft be brought up, and I think somebody's just mentioning this now. You were in the middle of talking when I was going to say this. Is that just like with many countries, ahead of a country, or the closest you can get, just like here in Canada, it's a party system, right? It's not necessarily where the prime minister is the only guy, right? It's the party. It's the Liberal Party. It's the the Green Party, whatever the fuck you want to put in there. In the States, the president isn't the end of the be-all, end-all. The president still has an extraordinary amount of power, and the United States is still, again, arguably the most powerful country in the or on the planet. The does Congress have a lot of fucking weight in all things that happen to the country? Absolutely. But again, it's not about the fact that Trump can win or lose. This is what I'm saying.
Well, it's the fact that he's gotten to where he's at right now
is the scary part.
Like whether you're Republican or Democratic, it doesn't matter. It's the fact, like it really doesn't matter.
It's scary. So the people are buying into Trump, a lot of people that support Trump are likely people who are not all of them. Again, you can never say all of them, but I think that a lot of them are people who will reach out to anybody who is charismatic. We're usually people who are really rough spot in their life. It's like a motivational speaker can pull the same weight with people. Really rough spot in their life, and then they create a narrative that the people relate
can get
to.
behind. Yeah.
And then it's usually, again, not to offend people, it's usually people who are less educated.
Disconnected. You're disconnected with what is happening in real life.
Again, whether intentional or otherwise, there are many people who are not educated on many of these things, not because they don't want to be, but because they've never been presented the opportunity. You can't blame somebody for not being given the opportunity. So you got this narrative being presented in a simplistic way. Trump doesn't use words more than fucking like 2 syllables long, ever. And he uses the same 4 adjectives for everything that he says. And at the end of every sentence, he uses a very pointed and charged word. He speaks like a salesman would sell cars. And he does it to get in the minds of people who don't necessarily know what he's doing. And it works wonders. And he's not the first political figure or business person or salesman to have ever done it. I mean, he's literally doing everything he said in his book, The Art of the Deal. He is using exactly what he has in there. Shit, at the end of all this, if he said, haha, gotcha, bitches, I just used it. By the way, buy my book. If you want to know how I got all this way into this campaign, buy my book. And then go off and say, I got another small loan for $1 million. But the thing is, there's a reason why he's done as well as he has. And it is a magnifying glass for a greater issue in the States, much like in many other countries. There is always sometimes a political party or a situation that happens in where there is control for the population, but yet they don't take advantage of it, and there's groupthink and everything else that happens, and it puts a magnifying glass on a much larger problem. Trump is a symptom. He's not the problem. The political system is also a symptom. It's not the problem. There's a greater problem there, and in my opinion, in North America and many other places in the world, it's education. It's the general education of the public.
So there you have it.
There you go.
A 15-minute chat about politics.
Now we just wait for everything to kind of just roll in.
Just to clear.
All the death threats to roll through
death threats. It's not that extreme, bro.
Death threats to roll through the door.
It's not that extreme.
No, it's whatever. But that's, it is what it is. Every country has their problems, and it just so happens that America has a monstrous telescope pointed, or microscope put on top of it, I should say.
That's what's up. All right, well, that's that. We had our quick little chat. I think I poked the bear, and the bear was ready to go. He said, "Stop poking me."
Yeah.
We are going to be back with some more actual video games, and maybe on the next discussion, we'll talk religion. I'm joking. No, that would actually be bad. That would actually be really bad.
Bad life choice.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Terrible.
I'm joking. We'll be back, guys.